Welcome one and all. We have perfect blue skies and quite a contest ahead of us. This really is a feel-good football match. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football. And we're about to be dished up a feast of it.
And this is now...
Well, five at the back, Jim. It does feel fairly defensively oriented, this formation.
Well, you could say it's a lineup that's all about creating positive transitions. The lack of width in midfield with just three in there makes the role of the fullbacks more crucial, or wing-backs. You have to have them constantly push up, forcing opposition players back and giving your team a little more freedom.
Easier said than done.
That's right, but it does work very well, provided you have...
Oh, he's bustling through here. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. He's gone for the shots. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. In towards the back stick. Punched away. Camavinga. Now it's Mbappe. Pinches it off him. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he shoots! And he's done it!
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
Manchester United finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Plays a sharp little ball here. Looking to play him in. Real chance! Oh no, it's an own goal!
That can happen to anyone. It's truly, truly unlucky for him, but it's just the way it is.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Listen, sometimes you need that little bit of luck in games like these.
That's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Oh, look, his determination needed to be greater than the obstacle he was faced with, and it wasn't.
Jimenez with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. And he was alert to it. De Ligt. Manchester United have conceded twice already. This is a horribly uncomfortable predicament for them. In it comes. Not pretty, but it gets the job done.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
De Ligt.
Manchester United are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Matheus Cunha. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Driving forward. Now it's Hwang Hee-chan. Yamal. Mbappe. And the finish! Gets good distance on it. Cleared away. Camavinga. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, there's a probing ball. Shot a goal! It's anyone's ball now. Hwang Hee-chan. Guardiola kept his eye on it, and he's there. Now it's Hwang Hee-chan. Taken off it pretty forcefully. Very nearly half an hour gone here. Now it's Mbappe. Passing nice and neat. Strokes it back. And the shot. Yamal! And he's straight offside. Now it's Hwang Hee-chan. He's under a lot of pressure there. Quality ball. Bruno Fernandes. Played into space. Good ball over the top. That's going to go a long way. Manchester United are still behind as we reach out for half-time. He's found some space. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Now it's Yamal. And that has been clubbed away. De Ligt. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. And here's Mbappe. They want to be quick to recover this. Now it's Matheus Cunha. Now it's Camavinga. And he's gone backward here. Hwang Hee-chan, given the lift of his goal. And it's Alexander-Arnold. He's in a great position here. Doherty did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And no, that was never going to make it. Now that looks a decent ball. And he's worked it through. And he's there to belt it away. There's the whistle for half-time.
The own goal was symptomatic of their first half performance. They're not at it.
First half is up and things are looking good. Let's hope for another good show in the second half. Please welcome everyone, our lads.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Now, can he finish? It's loose now, and they want... And again! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Looking for the run. Good ball, good... Can he finish? Oh, he's been... And he's following up!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Pogba. And here's Mbappe. Takes a shot! Oh, nearly. But nearly is nothing. And it's Camavinga. Doherty. Oh, well measured. This looks promising. And he skips past his man. He's picked his way through. Big header! Oh, it rattles the bar.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Yamal to Bruno Fernandes. Mbappe. And here's Camavinga. That is good strength. Quarter of an hour into the second half. And it's Camavinga. It's Camavinga. Hwang Hee-chan. And he's running through. Aims beyond the defence. He's in space and looking for options. Terrific header! And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
Substitution on the field, number 11.
So time for change. And this one has been on the cards for a little while. And the break in play means they can now affect their change.
Yeah, he's looking for instructions, probably something along the lines of go make a nuisance of yourself.
No, that's been intercepted. Now it's Yamal. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Pogba. And it's Bruno Fernandes.
Bruno Fernandes really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Doherty. That pass isn't the best. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Yamal. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Now it's Matheus Cunha. And here's Bruno Fernandes! That is decidedly lacking.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
Number 37, coming on the field, number 36, number 5.
And he's forced to go back. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Camavinga. No way through. Played out towards the right wing. Pogba. Here's Matheus Cunha. Camavinga. Spread out to the left. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Donnarumma deals with that nice and simple. Yamal threads one in. Out to the left it goes.
Manchester United can certainly take credit for the way they've gone about their business here. This scoreline is inaccurately reflective. Manchester United are certainly now looking like a sorry lot. They haven't got a proper defence or attack, for that matter. That's just playing it safe and simple.
It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Yamal, and it's Bruno Fernandes. Now it's Mbappe, over to the left, and that's a good ball. Well, that's well spotted. Not the most convincing of passes. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? And here's Yamal. Cleared without hesitation. And time is up. Well, plenty of talking points, and many of them sadly negative. This is clearly not how... And so the calm before the storm. A game this so engraved into sporting history. These two teams have squared up so many times before. It is a rivalry whose significance has never been diluted and never ever will be. All stemming from that simple dread at the very idea of losing each to the other. Everyone here is obliged to win. Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. So the gloves are off, Jim.
Yeah, well, I think it's going to be a game where the two key words are pride and courage, Peter. Pride in that you have to be prepared to fight for everything, and courage to be daring, to stand up and to commit yourself.
And now, lining up for
It does seem to be a
Manchester
4-3-3, Jim.
Yeah, Peter, you can look at this formation 1 minute and think that it is 4-3-3, and the next time you check it'll be 4-5-1, and it's all to do with whether you've got the ball or not, and the wider attacking players being asked to apply defensive discipline too. When it does turn to a 5 across midfield, then the shape of this team takes on a much tidier, compact defensive look.
There's the whistle, and here we go. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, this fella, Donnarumma, is someone who's been catching our eyes ever since he made his top-flight debut at the age of...
Shoots! It's a goal! And what a start!
The perfect show of intent. Great purpose, great industry, and great confidence.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Oh, he's just loving that. Certainly gives you a very unique feeling. Tremendous.
Gomez. Foot in. Matheus Cunha. Great vision. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Gomez. Gravenberg. And the pass is intercepted. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. McAllister. And it's Gomez. Looking to play him in. Can he latch on to this? What a throw in. Bruno Fernandes. Swings in across. Wirtz. Jones. He's got away. Now this could be a chance. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Terrific header! Oh, surely that deserved a better outcome.
Yeah, it's very well timed. A delivery like that with the right amount of pace and whip can be a nightmare to defend against. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
And we have our very first corner. Alisson claims comfortable. And now a sudden chance to counter. McAllister. Liverpool upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
Ekitike! No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Yeah, that's a decent try when you consider the range.
Bruno Fernandes. Oh, he's found support out wide, showing good feet. Alexander-Arnold. Can he get it through? And the shot! There it is! They are right back in business.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
Simplicity itself.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
And it's Szoboszlai. Kerkez gets into some space. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run.
He's been bundled over, that is a foul. And he is going into that little black book. Punched away. Matheus Cunha. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. Now that looks a decent ball. Good ball, good take. Oh, important interception. And the counter is on. Now it's Wirtz. He's through here. Now it's Wirtz. Gravenberg. Szoboszlai. Great chance! Denied by an instinctive save.
He's definitely living up to the occasion here. He just loves being out there amongst it.
Szoboszlai plays it short. There's the shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. Not the most accurate pass. That's an imaginative pass. Alisson gets his hands on it and the danger is averted. Gomez. And it's Szoboszlai. And Gravenberg. Jones looking understandably energised after his goal. Played out to the left flank. Kerkez got a long way forward to join the attack. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough.
2 added minutes has
Oh
been
no, this
indicated.
does not look good. Yamal is having a shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. McAllister, and there's his chance to lead the counter. Looking for the run. Can he get onto this? And he's had it nicked away. And the half-time whistle goes. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
So it's
Well, I
been
don't
even
think either
so
side
far.
will have too much
Which way will
to
things go in the
complain
second
about or
half?
worry about,
Ours,
Peter.
of course.
1-1 is a fair reflection of the game so far, so it'll be fascinating to see how both teams go about trying to establish a little more control in this second half.
So
And
in they
please
come
welcome
for the
our
break
lads
with
to the
nothing to
field.
separate them. The score 1-1. Second period then underway. Wirtz gets into a good position. Yamal is in the top 10 when it comes to assists this season. Szoboszlai. Nicely shaped ball. Now it's Mbappe. He is through here. And a chance! Goal! Manchester United! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. And that really is so impressive.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
After 49 minutes is number
Manchester
7,
United go into the
Kylian
lead.
Mbappe.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Could move up a gear here. Now he's got space here. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Ambitious ball here. No, that's been intercepted. Wirtz. And it's McAllister.
Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Szoboszlai has the third most assists in the league this year. And it's Gomez. Camavinga with the foul. McAllister. Defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Big chance! He can get that clear.
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
Pogba gets a foot in here. Bruno Fernandes. Jimenez. Here it is, crossed in. Jimenez gets across to intercept that. Looking for options for movement.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And the shot! They want to be quick to recover this. Ball driven towards the far post. And that's the keeper's ball. Szoboszlai. McAllister. That has been slung wide. Now it's Wirtz. It'll be a throw-in. Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Substitution. Substitution for Manchester United. Number 22, Bruno Fernandes.
And here's Wirtz.
Number 11,
Engages and forces him off the ball.
number 8, Pogba.
Alexander-Arnold
Coming on
defending
the
his
field,
corner stubbornly.
number
Stood up
20,
very well to his man.
Xavi Barnes. Number 10,
Can he finish?
Messi.
Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
Tonali.
And he's there to clear it. He's found a way through. He is just caressing the ball.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
And Messi! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And it's McAllister. Just eases him off the ball. That's good pressure, good intensity.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Camavinga, he is onto this. He's tries a shot! And that would have won it.
Camavinga really should have done better there. I just hope for his sake that he doesn't live to regret that.
Substitutions taking place.
Not the most convincing of passes. And he's been shifted off it. Manchester United clearly looking to hold on here right to the end. An instinctive delivery. McAllister. And now the breakaway. He might be in here. Soboslai. Now it's Isak. That's been cut out, well played.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Played into space. That's the keeper's ball. Liverpool do have a chance to counter here. Can he latch on to this? He's away! Now that is a hefty challenge. Great ball and he's in. Oh, shooting chance! That was superb goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
He rises! Stood up well to him there. Now, can they get him away? Can he get onto this? And he was quick to react. That's at the end. Manchester United have been forced to do it the hard way, but they have pulled themselves through unwaveringly to win. A great performance by any measure. Mbappe voted man of the match, and deservedly so.